All right, so what I'm doing now is trying to install the mounting plate for the rear louvers. So I just use some 3M tape, line the back, and what you got to do is use like a wedge tool and get enough space that you can get this thing underneath the weather stripping. So you can see I've already done that for the top mounts. And so you can see it's a little bulge, and so you got to get that lip up and then just shove it in there and then kind of peel away. You got to create a little tab that you can peel and get your all of your backing strip off to get the 3M tape to stick. But once it sticks, it's kind of pretty good. And then I put the louvers on and then came down here to look at the bottom one, and I'm getting ready to stick it in. So to just to line it up, I put a couple pieces of masking tape on the glass just to see approximately where it lines up. You got a little bit of wiggle room, so you can kind of play with it to get it to work. But make sure you clean your glass really good. It's almost got to be what they said is squeaky clean. I tried to use the templates. They didn't quite line up. I tried to print it on different pieces of paper, and it still wouldn't line up right. But just kind of trial and error and test fitting it, was able to find the right spot for the top ones. And once you get the top mounts on, there's the other side. Once you get the top mounts on, the bottom ones just kind of fall in place once you put everything together. So let me lift up the other side, and I'll show you what it looks like after it's done. All right, so you can see as I've got 3 of them in. So I did the top 2, got them shoved in underneath the weather stripping. Then I did the 3rd one, and about to do the final one. So what I did is I didn't peel off the adhesive yet, so it's not permanently stuck in there yet. So what I want to do is do a test fit and see how it fits. And if that's the right spot, I'll peel it off and attach it to semi-permanently. But if not, I still have the ability to move it around. So you can see it's tucked underneath. And I just used a couple of these Harbor Freight trim tools just to kind of wedge it in there and then kind of move it around and get it in. So it takes a little bit. If I were to do this again, I think I'd get a little hair dryer and heat up the weather stripping just to soften it up a little bit. I mean, it's quite cool here today. It's only about in the mid 70s. So in the garage, it's probably just a little bit higher than that. But I think if it was a little bit warmer, it would have moved a lot nicer and been able to slide in and move around a little bit easier. But because it's a little cool, it's kind of stiff. But anyway, let me do one last test fit, and I'll come right back. Okay, and here it is, fully installed. Not super difficult, but there were some challenges to adding this louver onto the car. So I'll take it out into the sunlight, give you guys a closer look at it. But just doing this in my garage to stay out of the sun. But that's the louvers installed. It seems pretty stable. So take it for a quick ride and see how it goes. But I love this this Shadow louver for the Saab. I think maybe it's a little over the top, but I think it's a neat look. I think it's love it or hate it. Some people love it, some people don't, but I think it just helps complete the look of the car. So anyway, well, let me just show you guys what it looks like with some better light. Okay, so I've installed the rear louvers and I pulled it out of the garage so you can see what it looks like on the car. It's a little hard to see in the garage, so, but that's what it looks like on the car. I think it really helps make the look of the car. Looks, I think, really good from the profile view, rear profile. Kind of, I think, completes the look of the car, especially with that that big whale tail on it. So anyway, that's what it looks like once it's fully installed. Thanks for watching.